Hi everybody, here we are going to continue with chapter 11. Here we are going to learn about arrays. An array is like a variable where you can like store different variables. Um, I think this could be a little bit different from what you saw. We are going to I'm going to explain you this in this way. For example, when you have imagine that this cell is the A2 is a variable, okay? So in this variable we are going to call just variable, and we are going to assign a value like a number 2, okay? But what happens when we have array? If you have an array, it's like you have the same, but you can assign like in different position different values. Okay, something like this. So here we can have a name for this variable, and we can refer to this like a position, like okay, from variable array, give me the value of the position 1 or the position 2 or the position 3. Okay, let's make some examples. I write some movies here and the theme of the movie, the classification, everything. So we are going to start with one dimensional array. As you know, an array can be like this, but you can grow the array like this also. So as you know, you have a position in one row and then for a column, and then you can expand to more rows and continue with the columns. Okay, so one dimensional array will be something like this or something like this, and in this case will be a array with two positions only. In this case will be an array with 5 positions. Okay, uh, let's do this. In this part, as you can see here, okay, let me just jump to this. We are going to create a function 1D example, and then films, and we here when we create the variables we have to open brackets and then assign the size of the array. Okay, so it's 1 to 5, and we need to define the type of the content that will be stored in that array as a string. Okay, so this will be just an array filled by strings. So as I told you before, we are going to assign to films and position 1 equal to, we are going to use the cells is okay, it should be cell, oh, let me remove this, cells, and it will be position in row 1 and column 1 dot value. Okay, here we are going to copy this 5 times, We are going to change the position of the array 3, 4, and 5, and also we need to change the position of the cell. Okay, so here we are taking these values in our variable films or array, and in a message box we are going to print films, and you can write the position you want. We're going to print this, so we run this, and the position 4 is good father, so it's working fine. Okay, now let's move to a two-dimensional array. We are going to create an example. So we are going to create a function 2D example, and here we are going to declare a variable dim I as integer, j as integer, and we are going to create a loop to go through all the values that we have in column A and B. So for I equal to 1 to 5 and 4, for j equal to 1 to 2, because we only have 2 columns, films is I j for the column equal to cells I j dot value, and we are going to increase next j, next I. Okay, I just forget to declare the films array, Steam films, and here we are going to assign the two different positions, or the dimensions is 1 to 5, comma 1 to 2 as string. Okay, and after we fill our array, we are going to print message box films and the position you want, and we are going to print like in the exercise 4, comma 2. Okay, we are going to run this with FA just to see what is going to happen here. You know, we are going to move first in this position, so okay. Oh, is Lord of the Rings? No, I think I misspelled this. Okay, in Excel you can do this just, and as you know, we're continuing in 1, comma 1. So Lord of the Rings. The next one is adventure, is the type of the movie. We move to the next one. So we are going to press F5, and as you know, the position in the row 4 and the column 2, that should be this one, crime, is the one that we are writing in the message. Okay, this is very easy. This will help you to store in variables some values like this, and start like writing like for, I don't know, maybe an example that will be useful is when you need to get the values like for a defect, the status, and the severity. So you need like a matrix like this, an array, and you can like counting with some function similar to this, and then just print in a sheet. Okay, let's move now to dynamic array. The dynamic array is the same, but the idea here is that here we already know how many are here, how many are for this. But what happen if